in game, so let's go ahead and dive ourselves back in real quick. I kind of went out and I farmed. I mean, I had 70k when I ended the night last night. I kind of went out and made quite a bit of the Grandmaster armor. So, as you can tell, we're back here at the house. So let me show you. We have right here, we have an armor stand of all the Griffin Grandmaster armor. And we got a stand here of all of the Feline Mastercrafted. Wait, this is Mastercraft. This isn't Grandmaster. I need to upgrade this to Grandmaster. Oh, I only got the one at Grandmaster. Ooh, so I got more stuff I need to make Grandmaster then. All right, let's go ahead and put that there. All right, so this is the Feline armor. Then we got this one here, that's all the Ursine armor. And then this one here, I'm gonna put, like, you know, the Knights Errant kind of thing. And then when I get down to it, out over here will be the Griffin. I mean, not the Griffin, the Wolf. Just so you guys also see, we have the weapon rack over here. This has got the Ursine armor weapons. And over here with this is the Griffin stuff. And then here is the Feline. And then I gotta find a place for Wolf. Oh yeah, the Wolf is actually gonna be right here. It's gonna be on this weapon rack right here. Alright, folks. So that's what I kind of did, and I kind of tanked my money. I kind of got rid of all my money. Just so I could do that. Let's go ahead and put the Hangman on here again. Alright, so first things first, it's time to rest. And then we get to go see the Duchess. Let's go ahead, we'll rest until here. There we go.
Just take to work as they take to dancing.
All right, let's go see the Duchess.
Woman, remember that.
But yeah, I am going to play this until I beat it. And when I beat it, I will probably go ahead and switch over to Fire Emblem, depending on what time of day it is. If it's still early, yeah, I'll switch over to the Fire Emblem 3 Houses. If not, then I will just go to Fire Emblem 3 Houses tomorrow. Because I'm not exactly ready to go on to Borderlands, but Borderlands, when I actually do go on to it, I'll talk to it after this.
Geralt of Rivia, Master Witcher.
I was not mistaken. You arrived and trouble followed soon after.
Step aside. Got a matter for the Duchess.
At last, Witcher. We've been on tenterhooks. Did you catch Milton's killer?
Case just got more. Yes, you heard right, Borderlands. We'll talk more after this.
Case is more serious than we thought. The beast? I couldn't kill it. Didn't manage.
We sent you after a monster and you returned with nothing? We are very disappointed.
Situation's not quite that simple. Beast's a powerful vampire.
Ha! Is this a problem? Is it too much for a Witcher? A monster slayer? But everyone knows how to end a vampire. Draw him by trick into sunlight. Or arm yourself with ample garlic and drive a stake through its heart.
Garlic's useless against vampires. Sun and stakes don't hurt him either. Those methods, pure invention. Only work in legends and fables.
And buckthorn? When I was a child, Grandmama Ademarta always claimed buckthorn drives off vampires.
Silver sword's your best option for keeping them at bay. But it won't get the job done, because only a higher vampire can truly kill another of its kind.
Excuses. Ha! Your Grace, I shall assemble a battue. Bring the matter to its end at once. The Witcher need but tell us where to find this monster.
Go ahead. Let them go to.
Go ahead. Send them to their death. Certain death.
To a lone Witcher, perhaps. To 40 of my men-at-arms, but another skirmish.
40, 50, 100. Doesn't matter. Won't make any difference against him.
You have not seen my guardsmen in action.
Can they fight fog? Hit a target that moves faster than the wind?
How? What creature can do such things?
Creatures like this one. Higher vampires, we call them. Each one's a little different. Unique or exceptional, you might say. Some transform into giant bats. Others communicate with animals, command them.
Yet all are still brainless beasts.
Dead wrong. Thinking of lesser vampires. Alps, Ekamaras, Catacans, for instance. They're ruled by instinct, sure. Attack anything that smells of blood. Higher vampires? They think. They employ reason.
Monsters driven by reason. A curious contention. What, then, do you intend to do?
It's way beyond being some monster. This is a powerful being that's walked the world for centuries.
Yeah, impossible. If so great is their power, why have they not killed or enslaved us all?
Don't usually meddle in our matters. Mostly stay out of our way because they don't care about humans one way or the other.
And they do not fear we shall wipe them out one day.
They'd probably be pretty amused if you asked them that. They're well aware of their strength.
Then what can we do? Do you have a plan?
Try to talk to him. That's our best bet.
I cannot believe this. Her Grace summons a Witcher to kill a monster. Instead, he wishes to chat with it. Ha.
Know what I'm doing. His lover was kidnapped. He's being blackmailed.
Blackmailed? Be so kind as to explain how a vampire might be blackmailed.
Higher vampires? They're like us, motivated by emotions, not instinct. Not only are they intelligent to an extreme, they're emotionally rich, capable of feeling many things, even love. This one fell in love with a woman, a human, and he'll do anything to keep her from harm.
You do not, I trust, suggest we let Milton's killer go free. Or wait until it murders again. We must render it harmless as quickly as possible.
Which is why that's my aim now, to prevent further attacks. Vampires only half the problem. Blackmailers at fault chiefly. Kidnapped the woman to control the vampire.
And what do you propose to do?
Simple.
I'll find the blackmailer, free the vampire's lover.
You were to destroy him, not help him.
No one else should die. That's most important. Soon as the woman's safe, he'll have no more reason to kill.
I admit to being swayed, Witcher. You may be right. Do you know anything about the blackmailer?
Got one lead. A few scraps of paper. Blackmailer wrote the names of the vampire's victims on them. One of them stained. A drop of wine, looks like. So damn little to go on.
You've no idea how wrong you are, my dear. Send for the ducal sommelier. Hop, hop!
What? Who? Who?
In Tucson, wine is sacred. Here there is no such thing as a drop of wine, or stains therefrom. They are stains from a drop of Est, Ervelus, Fiorano.
Your Grace wished to see me?
Okay.
Witcher, show him the paper scrap. Benoit, can you determine which wine made this stain?
He's probably gonna lick it. He's probably gonna smell it.
Yes.
Yep, there's
yes.
the lick.
The west bank of the Sarre Tour. That's rather obvious. Aged in barrels of Beauclair oak. Hue, deep burgundy. Clarity, high. It's simple.
Told you.
Sarreal, the 1269 vintage.
1269.
That's impossible. The wine is produced at Castel Ravello, especially and exclusively for the ducal table. Perhaps some Sonreal was stolen. We must go to the vineyard, see if there's not been an incident.
Tell me more of this wine.
Sonreal. Never heard of it.
It's highly unlikely you've ever had a chance to partake of it. As I said, it is only ever served to the ducal family.
Didn't stop it from ending up on that scrap of paper. Unless your Grace's sommelier is mistaken.
In matters of wine, Benoit is never mistaken. If he says it's Sonreal, it is Sonreal. We must ride to Castel Ravello at once. Discover what has happened.
Wait. Your Grace wants to go with me? Out of the question.
I hope you do not suppose we will sit on our ducal hiney and do nothing while our duchy is in grave danger.
Your Grace, what you propose is far too dangerous. The Witcher should go alone.
He'll
It
probably...
pleases me to see you gentlemen finally agree on something. But I've made my decision.
Oh boy.
We shall go, accompanied by the best possible escorts. You, Captain, and Geralt.
Oh jeez.
We will travel incognito. We've no wish to give the court any reason to gossip. For the duration of this mission, I release you from your obligation to adhere to court protocol. In short, from now on, I am Anna Henrietta, not your Grace.
Okay.
Yes, Your Grace. Witcher, are you ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, ready to go.
All right,
Excellent. Give me a moment. I must don something more appropriate and concealing. Then we will be off.
All right, I'm going to Alt-tab out. That should pause it. Yep, there we go. All right, so yes, I did say Borderlands. I am going to be doing a Borderlands franchise playthrough. And if you have Borderlands 1, Borderlands 2 on the PC, you're more than willing to come and play with me. Because I know Brutus is going to be playing, and I know Mrs. Zenobia might be playing as well midnight. So if you want to play some Borderlands, get it installed, get it ready. Because Saturday, next Saturday, I will probably be starting it. Am I going to have any control during this? I love how we went from day to night.
This vampire, have you ever faced its sort before?
I have.
How did it end? Did you kill it?
Didn't have to fight him. Hadn't killed anyone.
Have you ever heard of anyone defeating such a vampire?
Know of a man who defeated one, sure, but he didn't manage to kill it. Ultimately, only another vampire can kill a vampire.
Yeah, Borderlands 1 and 2. Oh, you got gifted by another player.
Giddy up.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. I need to catch up. But yeah, this will be my first time ever playing any Borderlands. I kind of expected them to just stop. I didn't expect them to keep going.
Tell me more about this vineyard, Castel Ravello.
It's the best in all Toussaint. An old master of the winemaking trade runs it, Fabricio.
He trustworthy?
He's held his post for years. There's never been a problem, till now. I wish to know your thoughts, Geralt. The Sonreal stain, how did it wind up on the paper? Is someone from the vineyard blackmailing the vampire?
Could be a servant. Could be the steward. Could be the wine was just stolen from the estate.
We shall know when we arrive. It's not far now.
Yeah, if you are more than willing, if you want to join in the game, because I'm starting fresh.
Slower.
Captain de la Tour, we did not expect any visitors from the palace. How are affairs at court?
Doubtless you've heard of the Beast of Beauclair. Well, we've our hands full. Especially since the rogue last attacked in the palace gardens.
I trust Her Illustrious Highness was not harmed.
Kind of you to ask, Master Fabricio. I am well.
Your Grace? We were not warned. I shall order the salon prepared at once.
That won't be necessary. As you can see, we are not here on an official visit.
Naturally. Might I ask then what has brought you to Castel Ravello?
But yeah, so you have 2 and the pre-sequel. You can't seem to find your 1. All right. Even if you can't join me for 1, you can join me for 2. And I don't know, depending on time, I may or may do the pre-sequel, but I'm not sure yet.
Game to see you. Got some questions.
In this land, it is seen as polite to introduce oneself before asking any questions.
This is Geralt of Rivia, a witcher. He has come to Toussaint on my personal invitation.
Which is to say...
Which is to say, I expect you to treat him with the utmost respect.
Of course, Your Grace.
Did you hear that, Witcher? Fabricio will be delighted to answer your every question.
Want to talk about San Real?
I am at your service.
Okay. Who has access to it?
The San Real. How many vineyard workers have access to it?
One might say only I do.
Not like you make the wine all alone. At least a dozen others work here.
I see you've little notion how wine is made. Grapes travel a long road before they become Sonreal. The workers assist me only to the stage of fermentation. I see to the maceration personally and let no one near the fat.
Wow.
Workers, again, assist me during barreling, but then I seal the aging barrels myself, each and every one.
Wow.
The wine lies in the cellar, gains character. Once this process is complete, it becomes Sonreal. And as it happens, only I have the key to the cellar in question.
Ooh, my. Man. Kind of limits to it. So, yeah. Midnight, anytime, I mean, you know, once we get going, you know, we'll just see how things go. Because I know I definitely want to do the majority of Borderlands 2, definitely a few of the DLCs. But, you know, I don't want to, like, dive in and do everything because we got Borderlands 3 coming around the corner.
Who hauls the barrels to the palace?
We've our own garrison. Guards who have served here for years and would answer with their heads for the wine.
We'll not get anywhere asking questions, I see. It's a waste of time.
Your Grace? How am I to understand this?
Master Fabricio, we have proof someone's gained access to Sonreal. Someone who should not have. Which means one of 2 things. Either you lie to our face, or you are an idiot who has had wine stolen from under his nose and not even realized it.
Oh boy.
In either case,
She's
you
feisty.
shall answer for it.
But...
Silence! And listen. I shall inspect the barrels in person, thus giving you time to reflect. When I return, I expect to hear answers. Remind me, where is this Sonreal stored?
In the main cellar, around the corner. I'll show you.
I shall find it. Give me the key to the cellar and wait here.
Oh, of course, Your Grace. Here it is.
Yeah,
Come, Witcher.
apparently in Borderlands 2, they've, you know, there's like a new game plus that allows you to go further. I can't even remember what
We
it's
shall
called.
wait here, Master
I don't know.
Fabricio.
Wish I had a
What if
walk button.
Fabricio's blackmailing the vampire? Considered that?
He has his flaws, but I would never suspect him of such a thing. He's been very loyal. He owes all he has to me. His father frittered away the family fortune. He left his son an encyclopedic knowledge of wine. That is all. Fabricio lived as a beggar until I appointed him steward of Castel Ravello. Only then did he come into his own.
And really, if you want to start a new character and just go with me, start fresh, they'll be fine.
So where do we start?
Let us see if all the barrels are present. Here's the inventory ledger.
Read the ledger. Usually they make... Did I not get it? Or is it literally this over here? What's that?
Vintner's log. Fermentation completed with no complications. Tapped above sediment line. Here it is. Barreling. Everything lines up at first glance. Neatly and thoroughly documented.
Then we must follow our other lead. Benoit said the stain came from the 1269 vintage. Let's find it.
1269 vintage. Nope. That's not it.
Herveloos. I like it. Quite dry.
An
Barrel tap. Wooden hammer. Oh boy. Why do I have a feeling that's it?
Fiorano. Dandelion's favorite. Adores it.
Ah, yes. That sophisticated palate of his.
Got Pomino over here.
No, that's
Est. Think everyone and their mother's heard of this wine.
Among the best in the world. Castel Ravello is famous for it.
What's this one? Sangreal.
San Real. 1270
Oh.
vintage.
That's the wrong year. Keep looking.
Wrong year. So is it on the other side over here? Almost.
San Real. Barrels are dated 1268.
Close, but not quite the right year.
Ooh. There we go.
Right here. 1269. What now?
Let's see if any barrels are empty.
Wanna open them?
For now, a knock will suffice. If you hear a hollow thud, we will have found what we seek.
Alright, so we got a knock on them.
Full.
Full.
Full. Full. This one's full too.
Last one.
Full. Looks like all the barrels are full. Dead end, I'm afraid.
Full they are. The question is, are they full of San Real?
Wait,
Grab
what?
a tap and a hammer. We shall open them one by one and taste.
Ready. We can start.
Okay.
Ready.
Step aside.
Whoop. Didn't even fall.
So,
I'd recognize this taste anywhere. This one is good.
Okay. So how do I open the next one? Oh, I just keep going. Do you actually produce a glass? Oh, you do.
Revolting, bitter plonk.
could have gone sour while aging.
Impossible. This is not wine. This is contaminated refuse that should never have made it into a barrel. The fact that it did was no accident, I'm sure.
Master Fabricio, let's see what he has to say about it.
He's probably run by now.
Master Fabricio, I am very disappointed.
But, Your Grace, I
You are a step away from losing your head. Speak the truth and you might yet keep it.
I admit it. I sold a barrel of Sonreal. I beg you to forgive me.
Why did you do it?
I couldn't resist. The sum they offered, it was enormous. I gave in.
Is what I provide not enough?
I wished to buy back my family's estate. For here, nothing is truly mine. I've a roof over my head, ample food to eat, but what is a nobleman without land of his own? I shall tell you everything, if you agree to show me mercy.
Who'd you sell the wine to?
A few weeks past at the pheasantry, a rich nobleman approached me. He called himself a diplomat, well connected at court. He suggested we embark on an enterprise. Some of his clients had offered dizzying sums for even a drop of Sonreal. He was to serve as intermediary.
Okay.
This man's name.
He never revealed it. He was tall, black-haired, and spoke with a foreign lilt. He claimed to hail from Sintra.
I've no Cintrin aristocrat at court.
How'd you deliver the wine?
Wine itself. How'd you hand it over?
We met under the cover of darkness in the ruins of Fort Astre. A dozen or so men came to collect. Armed men. The kind that stink of trouble. I had hauled the barrel there. They transferred it to their cart, and we went our separate ways.
That's it? That the last you ever saw of them?
That is to say, a few days passed. A messenger arrived. He said they wished to buy another barrel and, well, I've prepared it. Have it ready to deliver.
Okay.
Really thought nobody'd find out.
I was a fool. Very foolish. I beg you, Your Grace, you must forgive me.
Okay.
That's enough. Know all we need to know.
Your Grace, I beg your forgiveness.
Get out of my sight. Captain, have your men take Master Fabrizio to the dungeon. He must answer for his crime.
Ooh, high
treason the
treason.
charge. What now, Witcher?
We set a trap. Need to catch the wine thieves. Cintrian Noble could be our blackmailer. Next, transport. I'll take it to Fort Astra. Damien and his soldiers will cover me.
For once, I agree with you. We will do as you say. Let me know when you are ready.
We can start.
See no reason to wait. Let's get going.
We will set out now. Position ourselves before you arrive. You take the cart and meet us there.
Fine. When the handoff begins, watch for my signal.
Okay. So do I get to drive this? No, thank God they don't let me drive. Thank God they don't let me drive. This would have been bad.
Relax. Now we wait.
Our favorite vintner.